want to grow a small trading account into millions, and that's not impossible. It's hard, very hard, but not impossible. The problem is most YouTubers show unrealistic results and promote these get-rich-quick schemes by showing unverified trading results in their videos. So in today's video, I will show you 2 verified small trading accounts that I am planning to scale, and you will be surprised by how much they can potentially scale to. So the 2 accounts are still not public on the website because I really wanted to see what the risk is, and I just started the first one on a small $500 Black Bull Life account, and I started on the 12th of May, so it's almost 1 month that it's been running, and you can see that I had a drawdown of $214, but it recovered, and that account makes 8.5%. Okay, probably I have to say that at the beginning, but when it's a small account that you want to grow, it really should be money you're ready to lose. This should be super high risk capital, trading capital that you're comfortable losing, and you should accept this risk and you should be ready to lose it at any time, even if it's after 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years. It's a risk. So in this life account, I have the Euro stable, I have the Japan strike, and I have the multi-pair on Euro yen. So on Euro dollar, I'm trading the Euro stable. On pound dollar, I am trading the multi-pair. Okay, my bad. The multi-pair is actually on pound dollar. It's not on Euro yen. And the Japan strike is on dollar yen. Yep, so that is the only difference between the premium portfolio that I dedicated to charity. This one over here, this is where I am trading multi-pair on Euro yen. If I show you the terminal and I show you the analysis, you will see that, yep, it is Euro yen and pound dollar is not trading anymore. Euro yen is just the less risky asset from the multi-pair, while in the scaling account, if I go to the analysis, you will see that it is the Euro stable, Japan strike, and multi-pair on pound dollar, which is the riskier asset with the multi-pair. But scaling account is risky, and trading risky asset obviously is part of it, but to decrease the risk here, for the 3 expert advisors, we are trading it all with 0.01, just the minimum lot possible, and you can see that even with the minimum, it is making 8.5%. And even though it's the minimum, if I show the entire history, you will see that in this account, I've made a profit of 139, which is not a lot of money, I know, but wait to see what the compounding is capable of doing. So I have this compound interest calculator that I've created myself with Claude, and you can notice that I've put $500 as initial investment, and the monthly gain is 8.5. That's exactly what I have in this scaling account. And then from the years, I can see how much I'm expecting. So in the first 1 year, that would be just above 150%. Okay, just above is actually huge thing, 150% for a year. Great result, but one more time, risky. Probably I'll repeat the word risky multiple times until the end of the video. But if I increase the period 5, 6, 7, 8 years in interest rate, or that is the compounding effect. But guys, this will only happen if the account doesn't blow. For me, the chances are very low. It's very likely that this account will blow in the next couple of months or years, especially in the next couple of months because the account is small. But for me, it's absolutely fine to risk this $500. Like, I'm ready to lose them just for the experiment. I want to give it a shot, and that's my personal choice, my responsibility Don't do it if you're not comfortable. Don't do it. The purpose of this video is to show you how you can put together 3 expert advisors in a very small account. Here they are one more time: euro stable, multi-pair on pound dollar. Like I said, the euro yen is the less risky based on the backtest, and dollar yen with the Japan strike. You can see that there are open trades, short trades. So it started selling, but the price kept going up, and now it is reversing and recovering. And here is the take profit. So obviously the risk comes if the price goes in one direction for a long time, because this is a grid system, but it's not a martingale system. It does not increase the lots. I've shown these EAs multiple times in my videos, but I figured out that because it's a grid system and it doesn't go in a huge drawdowns, I will give it a try with a small $500 account, which I'll just risk to scale. But if you're a risky trader, this is how you need to do it. Not aiming for 50 to 100% a month. That's unrealistic. Really, it is unrealistic. You can achieve it couple consecutive months, but just the chances are way smaller that this account will last for years. 5 to 8% a month is probably the most squeezed profit we can make realistically, if that sounds right in English, but that's realistic. That is still very risky, but realistic. And if you want to grow a small account into a big one, you make sure you are using a regulated and trusted broker, because many of the brokers will find a reason not to pay out at the end whenever you decide to stop. If you started with 500 and you request $1 million as a withdrawal, can you imagine how much it will hurt them if they are not ECN broker who transfers the trades to the market and they keep it all B-book? That's why I'm using Black Bull, because I never had issues when I requested withdrawals. They offer plenty of instruments very suitable for algo trading, and now with the ECN Prime account where we don't have minimum, it is just ideal for scaling because spread starts from 0 pips and we have $3 commission per side. I'll leave a link to Black Bull down below in the description if you want to test the broker on a demo or on a live account. And actually, if you don't have some of the EAs that I just showed to you, you can visit the free EA campaign and you can claim the Japan strike or the euro stable or a few more expert advisors for free if you open an account with Black Bull Markets. They are the first featured broker over here, and that's probably the best deal we've done for our traders, where if you fund an account, a live account with Black Bull or any of our sponsors, and you pick one of the EAs, you will receive it for free. Basically, we confirm with the broker pays us a small commission, we pay from that commission to the developer sends you the license and you get the EA for free. It's a win-win deal, and like I said in one of my last videos, the last 6 months we were losing from that because licenses cost more than what we receive from the broker, but it turns out that it's very useful for most of you, our subscribers, and we can handle that. Now, before I share with you the second account, the second scaling account, I want to ask you one more thing today. Please double check if you have subscribed, because most of you missed subscribing. Some even unsubscribe without realizing it, but you keep watching the video. So I would really appreciate if you double check and make sure you're subscribed. Click the notification bell and you will get notified every time we publish a new video. So thank you for that. The second account is much younger. I started it at the end of June, so it's been just 16 active days, but it already made 6%. So for 1 month activity, I expect more as gain, and the max loss was just 7.5%, which is fantastic. And at this account, I am trading the Happy Index which is trading US 30, the Dow Jones, and I'm trading the dark gold. And that's it. No forex pairs, just gold and US 30. And even if it keeps it 6%, that is still okay for me. Look at the calculator. If I increase it to 6%, in 8 years, this 500 would be this much. And in 10 years, oh, it's a lot of money. And I don't hope for it, okay? Like I said, I am ready to give it a shot, to risk this money, ready to lose. Probably I will lose them, but I made sure to pick very low risk EAs that are capable of scaling. And if they do well, great, one day I'll be able to withdraw a lot of money from the broker. But there is a third portfolio that I'll start this week. And it's a portfolio from the Prof Algo or the vendor Wim. And I recorded a podcast with the vendor. If you have missed it, I'll leave a link down below in the description. But he's a great guy, professional, I can say. And he transparently listed some of his live track records and EAs that he is running. And he's also into the idea of building portfolios, and he already has a couple of them, and I'm planning to replicate one of these, or probably I was looking at portfolio setup B, and after discussing it with him, I'll probably put together the Gold Reaper, the Luna AI, and the Day Trade Pro as a small diversified portfolio on $1,000 live account with Black Bull, and I will leave it scaling. What's unique with his is that they are all breakout systems without grid martingale inside. And breakout systems or scalpers, anything that does not use grid or martingale is more suitable for scaling, because the problem is that once you have a grid martingale in your scaling account, it may scale for a long time, and then one day you can lose everything because the grid or the martingale can get so big that you will not have margin, even if you have tens of thousands of dollars in the account. And it will hurt if you haven't accepted the risk. If you accept the risk from the beginning, that no matter what happens, you're ready to lose the money, I decided to give it a try. And let's see together how it will go. We will list these 3 scaling accounts on the website public by the time you're watching this video, so you can always check the results and decide for yourself. But like I said in the previous video, that will be a very small portion of the entire portfolio I have. Probably less than 10% of my trading capital. The rest 90 or 95%, I will keep trading low risk. I will keep withdrawing regularly because that's the right thing. Everything I said in this video, it's best you don't do it. It's not smart to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and if you have missed the podcast with Wim, check it out over here. As always, trade safe, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.